on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Greg, here we are watching this season so far. It feels like the league gets more athletic every single season.
Especially the big men. What we're seeing out of the 7-footers now is far different from the guys I grew up around.
For three, Nelson. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And here are the Bulls now. Rose passes to Boozer. And here is Noah. Pass to Boozer. Over Bass. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Rose.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
Chalk up two there.
And that was a very close look.
And here's Rose. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's in there.
And this is where Noah makes his presence felt, down low in the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. Normally, I talk with coaches about their defensive game plan against stars. With Dwight Howard, we talked about how to attack him. Coach said Dwight is as good as it gets at protecting the rim. He's active, long, and so strong. We have to move around him and not let him camp out down low. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by Orlando. And that one's good. Boozer. Boozer's got his second basket of the night.
Taking it right at the defense inside and making something happen.
Nelson looking around. Howard against Noah. Pass to Petrus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard kicks to Nelson. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
The point guard, Nelson, an effective three-point shooter because he understands when to take that shot.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Hogan's passes to Rose. Pass to Boozer. Deep two from Hogan's. It's rebounded by Bass. Orlando leading. Nelson outside. And here is Howard. Shot from the low block. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Here is Howard, following the score by Derrick Rose. Back to Nelson. Kicks it out to Richardson. Off target with his three. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Kings. Rose passes to Boozer. Back to Rose. Boozer with the screen for Rose. The shot's good.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Pass to Howard. Over Noah. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Richardson outside. Howard in the post, covered by Noah. Howard misses.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Lets the three fly. Rose can't hit. The Magic trail by 3. Petrus dishes to Richardson. Sweet little floater.
Pretty creative floater right there. Just guiding it up softly and gently.
To the inside. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Nelson, right side. Out to the right wing. Pass to Petrus. Now Richardson. There's the 3. And it's Petrus missing. Chicago leading. Now Rose. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Misses the 3. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Rose against Nelson. Takes it off the glass. Nelson's got 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Rose. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Boozer. Brewer comes in for Luol Deng. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Keith Bogans. And it's Watson in for Rose. Orlando also making some changes. Lewis checked in for Petrus. And it's Duhan in for Quentin Richardson. Now here's Brewer. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Korver, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Nelson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Noah. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Nelson with it. He's covered by Watson. Count it. Nelson's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Korver. Launches a 3. And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That is his first foul of the game. Boozer, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Magic also changing it up. Gortat's checked in for Howard. Irving comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Williams in for Nelson. Boozer, a screen on Lewis. And Brewer kicks to Watson. From outside the arc, good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And really, Watson is a very capable outside shooter. You've got to D him up from out there.
Irving looking over the floor. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Watson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
He just plays with such energy down low, giving Gortat the positioning he wants, and he is going to finish with force.
Watson with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Boozer. Shoots over Gortat. Got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under review.
It's relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now, here's Lewis. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Brewer. They trail by 1. Outside Korver, and Gibson kicks to Watson. The rebound by Duhan. The Magic shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Duhan's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at Rose. And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Now, here is Gortat. Banked in off the glass. Gortat's got his second bucket of the night.
And the length of Gortat coming into play there. Even when you contest him, he's just a little longer than most.
Screen by Boozer. Watson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, an impressive job there by Boozer setting that screen.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Magic. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Orlando making some changes. Howard's checked in for Gorton. Pietrus comes in for Irving. And it's Richardson in for Jason Williams. Here is Duhan. He averages about 5 points a game. And he drops it in from the low post. Duhan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Gibson kicks to Watson. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watson's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 8.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Watson. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Who is outside? And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the stuff.
The first guy you have to box out, Dwight. Can't allow Howard to be free on the glass.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. Bang comes in for Ronnie Brewer. Keith Bogans, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Pass is checked in to the paint. Here's Boozer. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Greg, the Miami Heat have put together a super team, they're calling it. Is this the future of the NBA?
Listen, relationships are huge, and we know LeBron, Bosh, and Wade became close back in the 2008 games. And I think we will see more guys wanting to play with their friends.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Dang passes to Bogans. Rose kicks to Bogans. The 3, and there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Bogans. Rose has got 9.
Boy, I tell you, you got to get out on Rose from there. He's lethal from behind the arc.
Duhan passes to Pietrus. Howard setting the pick for Pietrus. Popped up there for Howard. Stolen by Noah. Dang passes to Rose. Left side Boozer. Back to Rose. Clock is at 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
The Magic trail by 4. Here is Duhan. To the wing on the left. And here is Howard. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dang kicks to Rose. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Boozer atop the key. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Brewer's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Nelson's checked in. Bulls on D. Pass to Bass. Screen by Howard. Over to the left wing. And Petrus kicks to Bass. 4 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now Rose. 14 points for him. Pass to Noah. And here is Dang. He's guarded by Bass. Just his first attempt. That misses off the backboard. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. To the middle. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Rose penetrating. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derrick Rose. Now here's Howard. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Nelson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Nelson's got 12 in the game.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
Rose against Nelson. At the elbow, it's Noah to the right side. Pass to Brewer. Noah with a screen on Petrus. Brewer the pass to Noah. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And Noah understands his role so well. Sets a nice screen and able to find some space for his man in the finish.
Now, here is Nelson. This game he had 12. To the wing right side. 3-pointer, Petrus. And Luol Deng pulls it down. Chicago leading by 8. Brewer dishes to Bogans. Noah with a screen for Rose. And the foul called on Quentin Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left in the first half. Here's Rose. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Bass, a screen on Rose. For 3, Nelson. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rose kicks to Bogans. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. 27 seconds left in the first half. Nelson against Rose. It's Nelson up top. 12 points for him. Looking to end the run. Misses the layup. Here is Bogans. Bang for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Noah. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And it's Rose penetrating back to Noah. And he banks in the layup. Noah's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Chicago.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
And yes, it's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Noah with a screen for Rose. Drills it from outside. Rose has got 21.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
Rose against Nelson. Pass to Bass. Back to Nelson. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray. Nelson's got 15 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here is Bogans. Boozer with it. Pass to Noah. Over in the corner, Rose. It's good. That's 23 points for Rose.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 15. For 3, Petrus. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rose has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3-pointer, Bogans. Noah finds Dang. Outside Rose. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 25.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. 5th is Dwight Howard.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
On defense, Chicago. To the left wing. Back to Richardson. Pass to Nelson. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Petrus. Here's Howard. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Boozer.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Nelson. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Petrus. Richardson gets a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Richardson's got 5 now.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Rose. He's got 27. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 11 in the second half.
But, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Rose against Nelson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Nelson's got 5 points in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 19. Outside Rose. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Rose against Nelson. Here's Howard. No good off the back of the rim. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rose looking around. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 33.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
It's Nelson up top. He's covered by Rose. Here's Richardson. And they pick up 2. He has 7. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside Rose. Boozer, a screen on Nelson. Rose gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Nelson. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
There's Rose with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Rose has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Chicago. And here's Nelson. He's got 19. Tries the spin move. Over Rose. And it's Orlando with another.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Chicago leading by 20. Now Rose. He's got 36.
And the quickness and acceleration of Derrick Rose, even with a simple dribble move, he can leave defenders stuck to the floor.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 21. Pass to Richardson. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Richardson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Now, here's Rose. He has 38 in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 40 points.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Nelson against Rose. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, Nelson, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Nelson following the score by Derrick Rose. Pass to Howard. Over Noah. Howard misses. Chicago leading by 23. Hogan's passes to Rose. 1:35 left to play in the 3rd. Rebound by the Magic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Petrus dishes to Nelson. Pass to Petrus. Out to the right wing. Here's Bass. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Chicago's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
58 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Nelson outside. Here's Howard. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Howard too big, too strong for the defense inside.
Now here's Rose. And he has 42. Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Omer Asha, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Boozer. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Korver in for Keith Bogans.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Now, here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago. And stolen by Williams. Outside Irving. Pass to Duhan. Back to Irving from past the arc. And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Magic shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here is Duhan, guarded by Korver, into the lane. That's good from Howard on the assist by Duhan.
And Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
Over to the wing. Gibson passes to Watson. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lewis outside. Here's Duhan. The kick out to Williams. Oh, good on the triple.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Korver dishes to Brewer. At the elbow, Boozer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Bulls leading by 21. Out to the wing. And Gibson kicks to Watson. Left side, Gibson. Back to Brewer. Boozer a screen on Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. Boozer wide open. He fires. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Howard. Inside, Irving. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Derrick Rose is checked in for Kyle Korver. And a change for the Magic. Brandon Bass is checked in for Irving. Back to Rose. All alone. Yep, it counts. Rose has got 46 points.
Hey, if Rose can hit that shot, those driving lanes just get wider.
Duhan passes to Williams. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Watson with it. To the left side wing. On its way from Rose for 2. It's rebounded by Bass.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And that one, good. Howard's got 10 points here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rose for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left wing, here's Duhan. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls leading by 18. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Brewer. Rose has got 48.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Ripped up there for Howard. Stolen by Boozer. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Pass to Gibson on the left block. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Howard. And here is Duhan. Howard with a screen on Rose. 4 on the clock. Williams for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Brewer. Down low. And stolen by Howard. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Duhan with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Count that bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Bulls leading by 20. Brewer passes to Boozer. Over Howard. Boozer can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Howard kicks to Lewis. Pass to Bass. Back to Lewis. Now Howard. He's covered by Boozer. Howard, the pass to Williams. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Brewer to the wing on the left. Boozer with the screen for Rose. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 20. Here's Lewis. Can't get it to fall. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Brewer kicks to Gibson. Watson surveying the D. Screen by Boozer. Beyond the arc. Sean Lewis pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Howard with a screen on Boozer. The Magic again can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Williams against Rose. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gibson. Bang comes in for Ronnie Brewer. And it's Bogan's in for C.J. Watson. Orlando also making some changes. Michael Petrus is checked in for Lewis. Richardson comes in for Chris Duhan. And Nelson is subbed in for Jason Williams. Driving the lane, he gets it in there. Nelson's got 11 in the second half.
Gotta admire those handles. It opens things up when you control the ball like that.
And it's Rose penetrating, and the dunk by Rose.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air, a unique blend of power and athleticism.
The Magic called timeout. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Nelson. Pass to Howard. Nails the baby hook. Howard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot, in attack mode on the offensive end.
Now, here's Brewer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Top of the key, and the basket is good. Brewer's got his first points of the night. The Magic have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Nelson, the pass to Howard. Over Thomas. No good from Howard. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Korver. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. Gibson with the screen on Nelson. Clock at 6. Watson's shot is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against the Magic.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Derrick Rose.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Richardson.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gibson. Back to Watson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.